What's good, beautiful people? This is the Revive King, and we back live in the lab, and we're going to show you guys a little bit of the process of how we re-glue or reattach the toe cap on these infrared 6s. 2010 release on the infrareds. Color really wasn't that bad, but got some mixed vibes on these. But we're going to bring them back. We're going to stop this sneaker from talking real quick. All right, so first, of course, we're gonna need acetone to remove some excess glue. So we're just gonna get this right here. And we got a microfiber towel. First, gonna start off with a Dremel. Remove as much excess glue as we can. Let the Dremel do the work, be real light with the Dremel. And just follow the original glue line as close as possible. See that? The Dremel is all about precision. You want to be as precise as you can with the Dremel. You want to be very precise, very smooth, very light with the Dremel. You don't want to create any major indents on the actual midsole. Stay nice and patient all the way around. Acetone can be used with the cotton ball, poured around, or microfiber towel. Just over the years, just with the experience, it's a lot cleaner job with the Dremel, and it can be a little bit faster. See that glue build up? You want to just keep on pushing that down. Keep on pushing that down, keep pushing it down. All right, now we're gonna move around the toe cap. Speed it up. Hit the rubber. You can handle a little more torque. So you want to remove as much glue from the toe cap as possible, or in between any separated bond, to be able to create a nice, smooth, tight, flush bond. All right, so we're pretty much done with the toe cap. All right, as you can see, we're good. We still have all the ridges in there to add that extra adhesiveness, that extra traction that you need for the sticking long term. Just gonna take fingers, the gloves, just remove a little bit of that glue. Now we're gonna use the microfiber and the acetone. First, we're gonna move around the toe cap. And this is just to remove any minor microscopic glue we can't see. If you really look close, you can tell that it's shiny prior to, and then once we use the acetone, it gets nice and dull and flat. That's how you know the glue is gone, or at least most of the glue is gone. For all you young kids out there, even old adults, I'll definitely recommend you having a mask on. I'm just trying to move quickly. Don't have a mask on right now, but safety first, you should have a mask on. All right, we're gonna let this chill for a little bit. Couple seconds. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of Antidote just to neutralize the acetone so that when we apply it, the glue is not eating up the glue. Acetone will still activate. It'll still be in work even when it's dry. So just neutralize it with a little water. I'm just gonna use the Antidote, so just here. Dry it off as much as I can. Use a little heat gun. Make sure that it's completely dry. All right, now that the prep is done, we're gonna move on to the tape. When the glue removal is done, it's still part of the prep. All right, now we need a toothpick. Now that the glue is applied, we need a toothpick to be able to keep this separation from touching. You want to make sure that the glue does not touch for at least a half hour. Just let it cure, let it chill. We're gonna come back with the heat it up, activate it, burn it down a couple of times, and then we're gonna attach the shoe. We did use the white glue, as you can see. A lot of people, this is bar cement and super stick. A lot of people use paint, or some people may use paint to turn their glue white, but I'm gonna show you a product real quick that you can use that's not paint, because paint doesn't bind very well with glue. It's a polyurethane color dye. It's a polyurethane dye, so it's a glue dye. And it bonds, and it's perfectly compatible with the glue. So just give me a second. All right, guys, so here it is. It's a product made by Smooth On. It's called So Strong Liquid Urethane Color Dye. This bottle is very stained. I've had it for years. You only need a little bit. I actually used to use this dye when we used to make tabs back in the day. The back tabs on the 3s and the 4s, we would use this type of dye to actually color the tab. So be on the lookout if you want to make your glue white. This is what you need. All right, guys, now we're back after letting the glue cure for a little bit. We're gonna pull this toothpick out. You see, it's not sticking. All right, glue is cured. Now what we're gonna do now is just add heat for a few seconds. It's really low right now, not high. Now it's high. Add a little bit of heat, even all the way around, real quick, just kind of like what we did the first time, and bye out. We're gonna let this chill for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. And then we're gonna attach the shoe. We wanna let that chill for a little bit. If the glue is a little too hot, you're gonna start to get like a spider web type bond. It's gonna start to separate and pull. If you wait long enough, the glue will stick, and it'll be a nice, tight, firm bond that's nearly unbreakable before you even put a clamp on. If you allow the glue too much time to dry, it'll just dry up, and then you'll have to reheat it. But we just heated the glue to activate the adhesion so that we could actually attach this. So I'm gonna hit this area here. See that? That's what you don't want. That means that the glue is still a little bit too wet. Just let that chill for a little bit. We're back after clamping the sneaker and letting it sit for a minute. Let's just check these bonds. First, just get a cool, clean look. As you can see, no messiness, no glue where it's not wanted. Check the bonds. These ain't going nowhere. Good to go. We hope you guys learned at least a little bit of something to help you learn how to reglue a little bit better. If you guys have any questions, please drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about our page. Learn how to keep your kicks fresh the easy and efficient way. Peace.